I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to go anywhere today. So, maybe I'll just film what I'm doing today because I am working on a project. It's a pretty simple project, so I can do this videoing at the same time. The idea is that my parents have a tree that is small, as trees go. It's a pear tree, and there are some young pear trees sprouting up around it. There's one in particular that's about 6 inches, and I want to take it from their lawn and move it to my lawn so that I have a small tree growing in the front of the house. It's a very hard pear, but it does actually produce something that you can eat, whereas so many, without much care, with so many things around here, they get buggy unless you're spraying them, and I don't want to have to spray it. So we'll see. To bring over the little tree, I have a plastic bag to put it in. I'm getting the water bucket, and I am getting a shovel to dig it out of. And at my parents', I'll pick up a wagon. And here's the wagon I'm going to use. And my dad said to grab some dirt from here in order to fill in the hole I'm going to make when I take the tree. Got the equipment. Now we're going to go to PearTree. Take one of his little babies. It's been very dry this year. Everything's looking dry. Hopefully this PearTree will be happy to have a new spot where I can give it a lot of water. Here's the, my alarm. I'm up earlier than normal today. The sun looks pretty high right now. 7:15. Okay. Yeah, so here's the pear tree. And here's the little, you can see a lot of little sprouts coming up. There's two in particular that are looking really promising. These are looking really promising for future trees. They've already got a few inches on them, so because it'll be years before they're 10 feet tall. But it's a start. So it made it back to my lawn. Now I've already picked out where I'm going to put the tree, and it's based on where the tree is going to throw shadows. So in order to see that for myself, instead of just calculating, I put this stick here, and it showed me that in the morning when the sun gets over the house, it'll block the sun from hitting all this corner, which is nice. And in the evening when the sun's over there, it's going to block some over here, and then midday, although it'll be blocking less obviously because if the sun's higher, the shadow won't be as long, but still it'll shoot over there. So it's 5 feet away from the street, and so I got to get this stuff. I'm going to put some peat moss in the hole with it. Won't need too much because it's gonna be a pretty small hole. Well, it took a lot of abuse going in. Didn't have much of a ball underneath the tree. The roots were big, like as if they were much older than what you saw coming out of the ground. I think that maybe they have been growing for years and just being cut by the lawn. But it's in, and I'll keep it wet, and I think it'll grow. I've actually got plenty of different sprouts coming up so that I can give it its best chance to grow. So here's a look at it. Where are we? Yep, there we go. And probably it'll bend back toward the sun instead of being pointed the way it is. At any rate, so until next time. Here's the shovel. Here's the water bucket.